What's going on, you guys? It's Randy with Full Throttle Obsessions. Today we're going to be unboxing the TRAXXAS TRX-4MT 4-wheel drive 1 in 18 scale monster truck. Now this one's the Ford F150 XLT body. You can see featured on the front of the box is a blue Ford body. And man, I gotta tell you, I really like that blue. Unfortunately, they didn't have any blue left in stock by the time we ordered this one. So the only option they had was a black body, which is the one we got. But man, I have to tell you, I really like these old Fords. So this, when I seen this, it definitely was a must. We'll go ahead and turn it around to see some of these features that this RC has. We can see this RC comes with an all-metal gear TRAXXAS servo, as well as an 87 turn brushed motor. Has 8 shocks. Now I'm not sure if the shocks are oil filled. It doesn't point that out here on the box, but being from TRAXXAS, I would assume that they're oil filled. This truck also comes with a LiPo battery and charger, which is really nice. You can see the oversized tires and wheels, and just the stance itself on that F-150. That is awesome. I really like that. Some of the other features, it looks like it comes with lights, comes with a decorative blower on top of the hood, and also roll bar in the bed, which I'm not sure if it has lights or just a slot for lights, but we'll be finding that out here once we unbox it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. Alright, we'll go ahead and cut the seal. Whoops, get that in there. Alright. Open it up. Let's see what side we got. Some foam here. So right behind it, you got the little user's manual. Looks like it comes with a couple little tools there, a tire tool and an Allen wrench. And also some spacers for the shock. Oh, and it also comes with some type of adapter. I'm not sure what that adapter is for, but we'll go ahead and definitely look into that. So if that's for, set that to the side. Alright, nothing else in the box. You can see they got everything packaged really nice. We got the controller on top, the battery and charger right on the side there, and then the truck itself. Right off the bat, you can tell there's no foam inserts in these tires. It's just the rubber itself. Nice soft compound. And, first we'll go ahead and take out the controller. So it looks like the TRAXXAS TQ 2.4 gigahertz controller. Nothing special there, quite standard. This is I know their most popular version is the TQI, but this is just the TQ, which stands for top qualifier. So go ahead and put that to the side. Pull out the battery, and looks like the charger's right behind you here. You can see the charger little deal for it. It's got a different style connector, which I'm not too used to the mini, so this is quite new for me, especially from TRAXXAS. Kind of look at the LiPo battery here. It's a 2-cell 750 milliamp hour battery. We'll go ahead and take it out. You can tell it's quite small there. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Well, I have to say that's quite smaller than the LiPos I'm used to, but definitely quite cool. 750 milliamps. It's got a 20C discharge rate, and it's 7.4 volts for the 2-cell. But that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and take out the truck. Oh, it's actually packed in pretty tight there. There we go. Man, that thing's cool. Suspension feels quite nice. I don't think those are going to be oil filled. No, they definitely don't. They don't feel like it. So that's why it doesn't say oil filled shocks on the packaging. That is cool. The tires feel really soft. Oh, I don't know about that steering. I don't know if The axles are pretty cool there. I like the chrome little covers for the discs. It's definitely got lockers front and rear. You can see we're turning at the same speed there. Let's go ahead and pull this plastic off on the body here. Oops, my camera was out of focus. I hope it wasn't out of focus for too long. But we'll go ahead and pull this plastic back. Well, I definitely like the looks of that body. Now this is supposed to be a clipless body here. Let's see how it comes off. There we go. Must have one of those in the front. Hold that to the side, take that off. Well, I'm definitely liking that body. I didn't think I was gonna like the black as much, but we'll kind of show you guys. And it's a plastic body. You got the connector for right there for the light kit. For the front lights, let's see, does it have them on the rear? It doesn't look like the rears light up. Let's see. Yeah, no, not in the rear. It just looks like it's got the front headlights there. But I have to say, I really like that Ford body. You can see the clips on the bottom to hold the body in place, since it is a clipless body. That is nice. Let's go ahead and check out the truck itself. You can see the frame itself there. The frame does appear to be aluminum, which is quite nice. I really like that. You can see the 87 tooth, or 87. You can see the 87 turn motor there. Also with the speed control, which is nice. Now I'm not too crazy about the way they mounted the servo, and the only reason why, because you can see just trying to turn the wheel straight, all the flex that's in that servo there. Hopefully it does a little better when the truck steers it itself. But so far I'm not too crazy about that. See the rear link set up with the drive shafts. Then it looks like you got a leather strap there for or rubber strap for the 2-cell LiPo battery. Let's go ahead and get the body on. It's got nice solid bumpers. See what kind of, oh, it's got some articulation there, which is quite nice. I still don't like the way that servo flexes. I feel like it's not really gonna hold up very well. The mounting, the way they mounted it. Well, I have to say they definitely got the looks down. I'm really liking the looks of that old Ford. It just has, the stance is amazing. It has a mean stance. We're gonna go ahead and hook the battery up in the lights just kind of to check out the lights. We haven't charged it just yet, but we're just gonna hook it up to see how the lights are and see how it's gonna steer on its own. Since the mount from the servo, it does have a lot of flex in it when I'm turning the wheels by hand. So I'm hoping it's gonna do a little different when the servo is actually turning the wheels. So what we're gonna do here is take the body back off. Alright, I see what's happening there. So the battery is going to plug in right into the receiver / speed control here. Let's see if we get it plugged in. There we go. Alright, we'll just leave that tag on it for now. And as well, it looks like this for the lights. Oh, see the lights. So let's go ahead and turn that controller on. Alright. Alright, we got the body on there. Wow, I have to say, it looks really cool with the lights. Now let's see how the steering is. Well, the steering actually, when the servo's steering it doesn't appear to have as much flex. Let's see. Whoa! Is that the only speed? Let's see. It must be. And the battery is not charged, so we gotta remember that. Kind of back it up here. Wow, that thing looks cool. I'm gonna have some fun with this thing. You see the steering's actually quite good. Whoa! You can tell it's geared really low, as well as all the torque of that 87 turn brush motor. Go ahead and get it forward again. Wow, this little truck's gonna be fun. Nice. We'll go ahead and do a little side comparison to the DRC. I do believe the DRC is a 1/16 scale, so it's probably not the best size comparison, but this is it does look pretty cool. Let me go ahead and we'll try one more thing here. Yeah, gotta throw the lights on. We're gonna see if we can do a little monster truck action there. Steering's not too bad. It's fairly sharp for having all those lockers. Let's see here. And back it up a little bit. Little desk monster truck action. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, not enough battery in it, I think. A little monster truck desk action there. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, all the way over. Gonna knock everything over on the desk here. Alright, you guys, I have to say this little truck is really cool. We did find out what that little metal adapter piece was for. One end goes onto the wheel wrench, and the other end, the skinnier end, goes into the wheel to get the wheel nut off. Which I'll probably end up finding the correct size wrench for the wheel so we don't lose this little adapter piece. I do think a brushless system is in the future for this truck. But for now, we're going to charge it up and have some fun. It's definitely geared really low. Seems to have a lot of torque. So it should be quite fun right out of the box. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And smash that notification bell so you guys are notified every time we drop a new video. But until next time, thank you.